Welcome back to another Computer Fundamentals lesson. Today, we'll talk about files. Everything is a file of some type or another to a computer. Some of the simplest are plain text files, which are self-explanatory, pictures, animated pictures, videos, text documents with photos, books, web pages, and even executable files. A file can be identified by its name given by the author, followed by the file extension. The extension is an indicator for the type of contents that the file contains. Here are some common examples. Here we have an example for a plain text file, picture files, video files, a Word document, and a web page. Folders are actually files too. Instead of containing text, like a text file would, instead they contain other files, along with some metadata. They're used for organizing files. Computers organize files using a file hierarchy, much in the same way we might organize our own files in, say, a business office or a home office. The root of the hierarchy starts broadly and becomes more specific the deeper into the hierarchy you explore. Here's an example of a Windows-style file hierarchy. It's possible that you may have more than one root or starting point for your file system if you have more than one storage disk in your computer. For example, if you plug in additional storage, like this external USB drive, its file system is now visible alongside the computer's primary hard drive file system. Next, let's talk about sending and receiving files. These days, the most common way to share a file is through the internet. When you send a file from your computer to another computer, this is called uploading. If you are receiving a file from the internet, this is called downloading. A third common term, typically for video or audio files, is called streaming. This just means that the file is delivered in small parts. Let's run through a quick example. Here, Susan is sending an email to John. She attaches a file to the email for John to have his own copy. When Susan clicks send, the email and the file are uploaded to the internet. John receives a message. His email and the file are both downloaded from the internet to his computer. Lastly, we'll discuss the File Explorer. A File Explorer is a program to work with the files on your computer. In Windows, this program is called Windows Explorer, and on a Mac, this program is called Finder. Here we're looking at the files in the desktop directory, or folder, of the computer. There are three items: a folder called Files, a file called Moving Checklist, it looks like it's an Excel spreadsheet, another folder called Photos, and a file that's a shortcut to the Safari application. When we open the Photos folder, we see that it contains two more folders. Let's check out the Iceland folder. Finder is being helpful and showing us a preview of the photos stored in this folder. It knows these files are photos because of the extension, a common photo type of file extension, .jpeg. Surely enough, when we open the file, it's a photo from Iceland. Now that we know all about files, we can easily share our vacation pictures with our friends. I hope you found this lesson helpful. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more Computer Fundamentals lessons. See you next time.